Now to an update on one of our signature issues we continue to cover for you here at KGET, pedestrian safety. According to our count, we are ahead of last year's pace for pedestrian fatalities in Kern County. In its continuing effort to create awareness about safe driving and pedestrian safety, the California Highway Patrol held a safety enforcement operation today. 17's Amber Frias was there and joins us live from one of the intersections targeted in today's enforcement action. Amber?
That's right, Tammy. We're in East Bakersfield in the intersection of Niles and Webster Streets. And as you can see behind me, it is a pretty busy intersection. There's just no cars passing by, but it's a pretty big intersection, pretty busy. This was the CHP's first stop this morning. Then they headed over to Plymouth Avenue and Roberts Lane, and I caught up with them just 2 hours into their operation, and by that time they told me they had already made dozens of citations. California Highway Patrol officers set up 2 locations this morning, Niles Street at Webster Street and Roberts Lane at Plymouth Avenue, looking for drivers who fail to yield the right-of-way to pedestrians. They dressed up in plain clothes, while uniformed officers monitored the crosswalk for drivers failing to follow the traffic laws. And there was more than one driver that did.
Pretty scary when, the speed limit out here is 40 miles an hour, and as you're crossing, a car whizzes by you at 40 miles an hour without even slowing down. We've had motorists even accelerate around us while we're in the crosswalk, and when we talk to them or when they're stopped, their answer is, well, I'm in a hurry. I can't wait for the pedestrian to cross the street.
Doreen Tomlinson knows that well. She lives right across from the intersection at Plymouth Avenue and Roberts Lane.
I particularly hesitate to cross the street unless I have to, and I wait until I know that there's very few cars when there's spaces on both sides, because I can't walk as fast as I used to.
Earlier this year, an elderly man was walking near this intersection when a man driving a green sedan hit him, then sped off. The man suffered moderate injuries. By our count, there have been 16 pedestrian deaths this year, up 1 from this time last year.
Every day we have so many close calls with kids that are crossing, with adults that are crossing. So we want people to talk about it. We want to generate that discussion, that conversation, whether positive or negative, so that people can understand the danger that exists when you're a pedestrian.
Now, according to the CHP, 73 citations and 4 verbal warnings were issued today, along with education on pedestrian safety. Live from East Bakersfield, Amber Frias, 17 News.